Okay, so hopefully you're here because you want to find out what a camel spider is, because despite their name they are not actually spiders at all. And if we take a closer look at this specimen, then it will become clear as to why they're not spiders. If we start off by looking at the eyes, you'll notice that they only have 2 at the top of their heads, whereas spiders are well known for having 8. And if you look at the abdomen, you will see that it is segmented, whereas generally in spiders you don't see this. For example, here in this tarantula molt, you can see that there are no segments on the abdomen. Also, spiders, such as this tarantula, have 4 pairs of running legs. You can see they're all of similar size and are used for movement, whereas the camel spider only has 3 pairs of running legs, you can see here, whereas these small legs here at the front are used more like antennae in insects. So that's another clear indication that they are not spiders. If you take a look at the rear end of a spider, you will see 2 finger-like projections on the abdomen. These are the spinnerets and are used for making silk. But if we look on the camel spider, you can see there are no finger-like projections on the abdomen and no spinnerets, which means these do not make silk, and that's another reason why they are not classified as spiders. Perhaps the biggest difference can be seen when you look at the jaws, or chelicerae. Spiders have 2 fangs, which in some tarantulas can be very large, whereas camel spiders have 2 large chelicerae that more closely resemble the pincers of a scorpion than the fangs of a spider. Well, all those characteristics mean that camel spiders aren't spiders. So what are they? Well, they do have 8 legs like spiders. We have 4 on this side and 4 on this side. They also have 2 pedipalps like spiders do. These can be seen at the front of the animal, and although they do look very leg-like, they are used for prey capture rather than for running. And what's pretty cool about camel spiders is they have suction pads at the end, which allow them to grasp their prey. Whereas in spiders, they are just much more leg-like, and they can be seen just here. Also, like spiders, their bodies are split into 2 main sections. You have the abdomen at the back, and then a cephalothorax, which is just a combined head and thorax. And you can see the same in the spider, the abdomen at the back and the cephalothorax, which all the legs are attached to. Well, these characteristics mean that camel spiders are in fact arachnids, just like spiders are. And the class Arachnida also includes the scorpions and the mites and ticks, as well as the camel spiders and the true spiders. So camel spiders, as well as spiders and scorpions, can correctly be referred to as arachnids, but because they are very different to each other, they are in their own orders. So the spiders are in the order Araneae, whereas the camel spiders belong to the order Solifugae, and are more correctly referred to as solifuges or solifugids. So if this animal's correct name is a solifugid, then why do people call them camel spiders? Well, groups of organisms have a scientific name and also a common name, and sometimes the common name can be slightly misleading. For example, a seahorse is not a kind of horse that lives in the sea. Instead, seahorse is used to refer to fish in the genus Hippocampus. And so camel spider most likely became the common name for this group of animals because they do look slightly spider-like, in the same way that a seahorse looks slightly horse-like. So to summarise, a camel spider is not a spider, but is an arachnid belonging to the order Solifugae. Well, now we know what a camel spider is. In the next video we will be learning more about their amazing anatomy, and especially these amazing pedipalps with the suction pads at the end. We'll be learning about how they work and enable them to catch prey, and yet also enable them to climb glass. Okay then guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.